Hey guys, my truck has built-in Navi, so why do I need standalone GPS? Well, I returned my Hertz to the airport in Normal, Illinois at 6 a.m. one morning. In a hurry, I left it on the windshield. I called the Hertz counter at about 9:30 a.m. Nope, nothing has been turned in, but I was assured they would let me know when they found it. I missed that unit. I had the Europe maps installed on it. Pretty expensive. Anyway, I use a Garmin when I fly and travel, and I travel a lot. I can pre-program hotels, restaurants, business sites, find parking, etc. So here I am. I bought the Garmin 71EX, Amazon. I was curious. EX, what is that? It appears that Garmin packages slightly different, maybe, configurations or options for specific dealers, i.e. Walmart's or Costco. Therefore, EX, exclusive. How did this end up on Amazon? I don't know. But it's all here. The head unit, a suction cup mount, a quick start guide, which was a waste of a good tree in my opinion, a USB-A to USB Mini B cable, a quick mount adapter, and the Garmin 6 to 12 volt TA20 power adapter. It's a traffic receiver cord also. The TA20, it's spec'd at 10 to 24 volts DC in and 4.75 to 5 volts DC out, 2 amps. And that might be a potential problem. Today, many newer cars, they only provide USB ports, either A or C, sometimes both. When you book a rental, though, you just don't know what you will get. Some USB-A ports, they only deliver about a half of an amp, and that is not going to keep this Garmin running for very long. Even now, the screen is dim and I have a low battery. If I am in a rental and there isn't a 12-volt power port, aka cigar lighter, I had better plan ahead. I could use Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, as the wife asked me why. Let's go to the condensed version though. Your phone doesn't really use GPS satellites, efficiently anyway. Your phone, it gets some gross positioning data from the cell phone tower. It then listens in a short burst after that for at least 3 GPS satellites. When it hears that raw data, it has to send that data to your phone company where the information is processed, and then they send it back to your phone. So basically, if you go out west, offshore, or Mexico, somewhere else, with limited towers and bandwidth, well, you're at the mercy of your phone's long time intervals listening to the satellites. That's not good, traveling in parts of Mexico. To set up my 71, I used the provided cable and connected to a power bank capable of delivering 2 amps. Garmin asks the typical questions. There's location, language, and licensing agreements. It appears, though, that this screen that Garmin wants to connect to the Drive mobile app on your phone to provide live traffic, smart notifications, and hands-free calling. I can live without these for the moment. I will skip these. Once Wi-Fi connected, Garmin gives you the opportunity to share all of your device data with them. I chose no. Then another opportunity to register your product. Skip. I have a disposable email, though, I can share. Okay, let's go ahead and check for the updates. Well, 3.5 hours? That's not what I was counting on. I wonder if that's because of Wi-Fi. Let's do Garmin Express instead. Okay, Garmin Express, download for Windows, connect to the unit, install, and then back to setup. The actual setup goes quickly after a loading process, and then again agree to the license. Okay, after agreeing to that license again, you get a confirmation of the software update, version 10.20. You have to then restart to install the update that you just downloaded. Reboot reload, accept again the user license, and finally you can enter the settings. The settings are pretty straightforward. The first step is to complete the configuration process, which I'm skipping for now, opting for the map and vehicle preferences. Garmin gives you a choice of customizations. I'm selecting the truck. My next selection is map detail. I choose more features for exploring. Then themes. Basically, themes, it shows the map in colors and identifiers used in different areas, such as Russia or UK, etc. I leave mine on Garmin. The map layers, 3D buildings, 3D terrain, history, traffic, these are default, checked. I leave them, but I do add up ahead places. Navigation preferences. I choose faster time, avoid the U-turns and the carpool lanes. I deselect unpaved roads too, because you can't explore Anza Borrego or Death Valley staying on the pavement. One feature I do like is custom avoidance. If you know there is construction like in Atlanta or Texas, the interstates are always under construction. You can select those areas to avoid in advance, and that's nice. My truck's Navi doesn't have this capability, not that I can find. Driver assistance, that's useful, or it should be anyway. Garmin, in theory, should alert you to animal crossings, school zones, railroad crossings, curves, etc. Make sure you check these. We will test how well they work in a moment. I also turned on proximity alerts, red light cameras. That will cost you $400 in Beverly Hills, I know. I enabled traffic also, but got an alert, no receiver, or Garmin Drive app, and this makes sense at the moment because I'm on the battery power. Let's see how the 71EX performs on the road. Driving, speed changes up ahead are signaled, which is a nice feature. However, in practice, not all speed changes were signaled. If you are over the speed limit, you get a red highlighted warning with your current speed. The curve awareness signal worked as it should, at least in this instance, and this could be really helpful driving unfamiliar dark roads at night. On this first test, I got the visual, railroad crossing awareness signal, but no audio. But then again, I don't have a route entered either. Maybe there is a setting somewhere that I've just overlooked. The voice command, notorious for not being the greatest, was satisfactory here, even with my deeper voice and accent, which sometimes gives me trouble. Okay, Garmin.
Say a command. For additional commands, say down.
Find Walmart. Find place.
Speak the name of a place.
Walmart.
Searching for Walmart. Select a line number.
Quick word of caution here. If you're thinking of getting one of those USB converters to power your Garmin or other device that has the ISO 4165 type cigar lighter connector, beware. Why? The power that you receive may indeed be 12 volts, but the amperage can vary significantly. For example, if your USB port provides 5 volts at 2 amps, you're going to get only 12 volts at 0.8 amps out of it. If your vehicle provides USB 5 volts at 3.5 amps, the best you're going to get is 12 volts at 1.5 amps. If that's all your device needs, great, but most likely you won't run a GPS for long like this. Guys, until next time, be a good human. Take care.